Now attention back to the Scott Morrison government's reshuffle, bring in the Nationals Senate leader, Bridget McKenzie, who joins me from the Hunter region where she's part of a tour of the Nats up there. I'll ask you about that in a moment. Senator McKenzie, thank you for your time. But first of all, your assessment of the reshuffle, did it get the balance right, and does it give enough focus on the treatment of women?
Yeah, great to be with you, Kieran, live from the Hunter, and I'm looking forward to talking about that. But the reshuffle just announced by the Prime Minister, you know, it's great to see MPs of character and calibre promoted, and I hope that this will give confidence to the Australian people, to Australian women, that our government takes their concerns seriously. I mean, we know that sexual assault, sexual violence and harassment of women is not okay in the workplace, it's not okay in Parliament House, it's not okay in our communities, it's not okay in our homes, and it is a serious systemic issue that we need to deal with as a community. And so I'm hoping that the measures put in place, not just I think the individuals appointed, but to the roles they've been appointed to, and indeed the internal structures he's set up, will begin to give confidence to Australian women that we take that issue very, very seriously.
Let's just play this quote now. This is Anne Webster, Nationals MP. She lodged a formal complaint after being harassed by an unnamed colleague. Have a listen.
I was dumbfounded and in the chamber. So, yeah, no, I was absolutely shocked. In fact, when I told my husband, he said, has he been living under a rock? I think it's a really good question. I mean, how could you miss the obvious that is going on around us?
Senator McKenzie, there, your colleague, I've got to say, it is just, I mean, shocking at the best of times for something like that to happen, let alone given everything that's been going on the last couple of months.
Yeah, incredible, isn't it, Kieran? And I think everyone that's been following this issue would just be incredulous to hear Anne's comments there. She's done the right thing. She's made a confidential complaint through the internal processes, and it's making its way. But it just goes to show, I guess, that a lot of times people either intentionally or not intentionally are subjecting women in workplaces right across the country to sexual harassment and assault. So good on Anne for putting forward that complaint, and I know it'll head its way through the process, and she's got an apology, I believe, which she's found an acceptable outcome, which is good news.
Well, yeah, indeed. Good that there was an apology.
I think Kieran,
yeah, please do.
I think I just wanted to talk about, I guess, the National Party women. I mean, we've been able to triple, there's been a lot of chat about quotas. We've been able to triple our female representation in one election without quotas. And what we've seen, all of our women have had to beat very, very good male candidates to get into our National Party room, either as senators or MPs. And they are strong, intelligent, articulate representatives. They are actually exactly what regional Australia needs in both our state and federal parliaments. So I guess for the Nats, quotas are for other parties to discuss. For us, we're unequivocal in wanting the very, very best representation for rural and regional Australia. They deserve no less, and we believe that is through vigorous competition at a grassroots level. Obviously, making sure we've got enough females interested in politics in the regions and supported through the pathway and process. But at the end of the day, our National Party divisions across the country have selected excellent candidates who've then gone on to make fabulous contributions at the beginning of their careers here in Canberra.
We've only got a minute left, but your thoughts, well, give us, our viewers, a sense of what your focus is in the Hunter. Are you targeting Joel Fitzgibbon? Should he be nervous?
No, I gave him a call, Kieran. I'm always polite. I let the local member know we were coming into town. But it's not our first rodeo here in the Hunter. So the National Party Senate team is back. We've been visiting the largest coal port in the world, looking at our thermal coal heading right around the world to really lower emissions, but also contribute to our national economy. We've been out with agribusinesses like I am here, Binny Beef, where they've got a whole Wagyu enterprise from conception selling semen around the world, to consumption, and they're putting some beautiful beef on the tables of some of the best restaurants in the world. And we're also here in the Hunter to promote our Nationals manufacturing policy. It's an amazing manufacturing ecosystem here in the Hunter, not just supplying the resource sector, supply chain, but also we saw some great COVID products today as well with a medical supplier. So it's all happening here in the Hunter, and it's everything the Nats love to do, local jobs out here in the regions.
Bridget McKenzie, thanks. Talk to you soon.